Black, white, green eye blue, shy off your nitrate, hey, for mango, I, if you mighty kayan, asky, oi. It's June and we are officially in summertime, baby. There's a lot happening, so happy Pride Month, happy Black Lives Matter Month, happy Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month, happy Sun Cancer Awareness Month, happy Cucumber Month, happy Great Outdoors Month, happy Adopt a Cat Month, Adopt Don't Shop. I'm saying month so many times it sounds like some Star Wars name.
Hello there.
For today's video, we are back with a super colorful and slaytastic makeup look tutorial thing to celebrate Pride Month. Praido. So grab a snack and stay hydrated and kick back and get cozy and stay tuned. I haven't done a regular old makeup look in I don't know how long. I mean, on this channel, it's just been a whole lot of cosplays and then, yeah. And especially after doing a 3-week-long DIY from my past video, I want to do something more simple. And so we're doing this. And before we start, this video is not at all sponsored or affiliated with any products or brands shown or mentioned. And all products that I'm using are all cruelty-free, mostly vegan, and I will have everything listed below in the description. I'm going to be recreating and kind of putting my own spin on this absolutely gorgeous makeup look from RO_OM_E on Instagram. Rome? They have beautiful makeup looks. I was just looking for some basic like rainbow makeup inspiration, and then I found their page, and then I was scrolling for like a good 15 minutes because literally every single thing that they do, I'm just like, it's amazing. So let's just jump right in. Did you hear my wrist? I already did my skincare. Yes. And also, if you can maybe tell, my hair is up in rollers and I did this Farrah Fawcett-esque roller pattern. So hopefully we get something kind of similar. And if not, then I have another backup plan that we can do. So I hope this works out. So let's get into the makeup. Oh, I did my nails. You nail lovers are gonna love this. And also, I just got a mood ring. I've never had a mood ring before, but it's showing all the colors in the camera right now, but it's currently kind of brown, like a hazel color. I'm going to be starting with the brows. If you're new to my channel, my brows don't typically look like this. They are bleached, but it's probably been like 3 weeks ago now, so they're kind of like salt and peppery looking. Rome, the makeup artist, they did a beautiful like fluffy eyebrow look, and honestly I was gonna do that anyways, so that's kind of perfect. I just feel like doing a more whimsical fluffy brow will fit the pastel look even more, and to achieve the fluffy brow look, it is very simple and very accessible. I mean, I feel like everyone has a bar of soap. Maybe all you need to do is grab your bar of soap, take some water, spritz it on there. This is water, it's not skincare. Spritz some water on there, get a clean spoolie, run it through, and shape your eyebrow, and it will dry however you shape it. So I'm gonna kind of shape them, but mostly just, you'll see. And I like to back comb it first just so that it can coat the eyebrow hairs, and then I go kind of up and then I start shaping it. Now this stays pretty well throughout the day. Of course, it's not going to be as good as like an actual brow product like a wax or something, but it works very well. So I'm just kind of fluffing it up and shaping it, dragging it outwards. Then you can take your finger and just kind of wipe off the excess. Now that the brows are all done and laminated, maybe? Anyways, we're gonna do some face makeup, and Rome, they did such a beautiful base makeup. It looks so flawless and everything. Now they did do foundation, it looks like, and maybe some concealer and powder. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna maybe do some contour, maybe, but I will definitely do some blush, both liquid and powder. We're going full force today, so full force. But yeah, I typically never really do like face makeup like that, like foundation, concealer, unless I'm doing a cosplay. So this is not really an everyday makeup tutorial because I never really do the eyebrows, but for the face and the brows themselves, like this is what I would typically do. Since I don't have a cream contour anymore, I need to go get one. Anyways, I'm just gonna start with blush because that's the only like cream product that I'm gonna be doing. This is, again, not sponsored, Brilliance Cream Blush Rosy Glow. I've used it a few times. I like it. It's like pretty minimal, not super pigmented, but you can build it up. Just dot some on there. I have no idea how much I'm gonna need. I haven't used this in a long time, but anyways. I'm gonna take a little stippling brush. This is dyed. Okay, the bristles got dyed when I did my Grogu makeup. I've cleaned it many times. It's forever green now. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, put that on my brush. I'm just gonna kind of keep it higher up on my cheekbone. Try not to get my hair in it. Yeah, like it's very minimal as you can see, but it does add some color. And as you can see, I'm blending it up like into my hairline and kind of up onto my temple, but just keeping it all on my cheek. Does it look like that on camera? Like it looks like a fake tanner. It doesn't look that good. I'm just gonna do it on the other side so it's even. Anyways, yeah, I don't know why. Like what? Anyways, this is why we also have powder blush, but first I'm going to do a little bit of contouring, bronzing, just to warm it up. In my You Can Be Pretty All Set palette here in the section Light Up in the middle, there's this kind of, it looks very dark on camera. It's definitely not my shade, but we're just gonna use a dash of that. Okay, that actually looks good. Sometimes I can just really go overboard with powder products, especially bronzer and blush, so that looks good. Hi, Olive. Be sure to watch Olive's birthday ASMR day in the life video. We had such a blast filming that, and a lot of people have been watching it and liking it, and I mean, I think the fame is going to her head because she has been acting out the past few days. I mean, really since her birthday, so a week now. The fame is really getting to her head, and so this is what it's like to live with a celebrity, I guess. Okay, I'm like really proud of that. So for blush, I'm going to be using the Milani 01 Dolce Pink. It has a beautiful golden shimmer in there as well. It's not super pigmented, so first I'm going to go add a touch of that pastel pink. I typically wouldn't do that. I would just stick to like one blush, but this is just going to be a pastel explosion, so we might as well just do a little bit more on the face. One thing that I don't like about doing makeup without foundation or whatever, because my face already is so pink and like splotchy, so it just kind of messes me up whenever I do blush and other stuff like that. I'm actually doing the middle shade now. I think that's an actual blush shade. Yeah, that has a bit more pigment to it. I'm just using a really fluffy brush, just kind of stippling and stamping that on, keeping that higher up on my cheekbone. Okay, that looks good. I'm actually gonna pause right now with doing the base. So I just did a little bit of that cream blush, a little bit of bronzer, contour, whatever, and then that pink mauvey rose kind of powder blush. I'm gonna wait on doing this just so that I don't get glitter everywhere. It's kind of messy, would you say? But also with the base, I'm gonna be doing a lot of highlighter at the end, so I'm just gonna wait until the entire makeup look is done and then I will do that. So let's just get on to the eyes. Alrighty, so to prime the eyes, I'm going to be using white foundation. Highly recommend this if you do like any sort of cosplays or just makeup that needs a lighter base. This stuff is fabulous, very affordable, cruelty-free, vegan, not sponsored. So anyways, but I'll be using this as a base, one, because it's white, it's gonna make the pastels pop, which is what we really want. Sorry if you can hear the helicopter. What'd she do?
Oh my god, shut up.
Is it just sitting on top of our house? What the heck? That's kind of homophobic. But anyways, second of all, I learned that this is a wonderful eyeshadow primer when I was filming my vampire makeup tutorial, and I used this as an overall base for my face, but also the eyeshadow, and I'm like, what the heck? This is so good. Everything was staying locked and loaded the entire night. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. I already wiped the blush off my hand. I'm just gonna do probably one pump for now. Looking at ROOME's makeup, like I said, they did a lot of like base makeup, foundation, everything, but it actually goes up to their eyebrow, kind of going out. So I'm just taking a little flat brush, and yep, I definitely did put a bit too much on my hand, but oh well. I didn't get it in my eye, but why is this making my eye water so much right now? Like, I didn't even get that in my eye. Okay. Anyways. And time for the final reveal. La, 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 la. But while I'm blending this out and the helicopter's still here for whatever reason, very rude. Happy Pride Month, and I hope everyone is doing absolutely wonderful. Obviously, the state of the US, the state of the world, shitty poo poo cockadookie, like what? There's so much hate, so many hateful people. Obviously, you don't need me to tell you this, but it's just absolutely crazy, bonkers. Bigots talk about all lives matter, but when it comes to actual lives of queer people, trans people, they're like, oh, no, we're gonna take away all your rights. So I hope all those people have the life that they deserve. I wish them nothing but the very worst. I hope that John Kramer comes back and he's like, hey, I'm actually gonna put, oh, bless you, I'm actually gonna put all of you bigots and homophobes and transphobes in one big saw trap. Oh my god. That helicopter literally has to be just sitting above the house, because what the heck? I'm just wiping it away under my eyes just to kind of diffuse it and whatever. But also, more importantly, my channel is a safe space for everyone, anyone and everyone of all identities. I want that to be known, and you will always have a safe space on YouTube right here. I'm very fortunate, and I feel like when Juno reposted my video or included it in her own video, I feel like a lot of queer people found me from that video, and so I just, yeah, that's cool. Okay, so I think the eye makeup, well, there really isn't much there, but it looks okay. But now onto the fun stuff. We are getting into the color, and I was honestly planning on kind of like not revamping, but just kind of putting my own spin on ROOME's makeup look, but I love the way that they placed all the colors and everything, so we're just gonna be doing that. Why is this always... And I'm so excited to do lashes. I will wait to show you, but I got some new lashes from the dollar store. Hit up the dollar store, because, well, things are $1.25 now, but whatever, they're turning into $5 below. But anyways, a pretty good selection of vegan, cruelty-free lashes. So for $1.25, okay? I love how they did a cut crease. Like, it's very subtle, but it's still there, and I love it. So I think I'm just gonna start with the yellow in the inner corner. Luckily, this palette has a few pretty good pastels, not a ton, but there are some, so that's good. I'm gonna be starting with the pastel yellow, but I'll probably do that more like dandelion goldenrod kind of color to blend that into the orange. So as you can see, when I look down, it is creasing very much, but as I put the eyeshadow on, I'm just gonna blend it back. I'm doing one eye at a time. Will I? No, I'll probably do both at a time, so I'll just blend both. So starting with that pale pastel yellow, just doing that right in the inner corner, kind of below the eye, starting right there. Oh my god, the white is making this pop so much. That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, some new things. Kylie Minogue, Padam Padam, came out just over 2 years ago. That was the song that made me... What are Kylie Minogue fans called? Minoguers? What if she did that? Minoguers, like ogre? My ogres? Imagine just calling your entire fan base ogres. But I mean, like, ogres are cool, so I don't know. But anyways, I've been a Kylie Minogue fan now for just over 2 years. That's so crazy. The song Padam Padam started it all. That is such a vivid memory. Me in the car listening to that for the first time, and I was like, who is this? Who are you? She literally has changed my world. So if you didn't know, I used to be a huge Harry Styles fan. I'm not anymore for many reasons, but I'm moving on to that dandelion yellow, just letting you know. Yeah, I used to be up his booty hole, and yeah, I would say like she has replaced him in that sense. She is now my number one. Such a wonderful, amazing person. She stands for so many amazing things. She's an advocate for the queer community and so many other amazing things. She's a cancer survivor. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna continue the yellow a little bit down there more along the lower lash line. Not a ton, but just a little bit. Just a little bit of your heart. That song was written by Harry. That's crazy. Anyways, we're done talking about him. We're talking about Kylie Minogue. We're gonna be diving into this bright orange right there. And this will be the start of the cut crease. So, time to lock in. Okay, so I realized that it's not a helicopter, it's a lawnmower. Okay. So I have hooded eyes. These are hooded eyes. Oh my god, I literally hate seeing all of those people trying to make like hooded eye makeup tutorials and then they don't have hooded eyes. I'm like, anyways, so when I do a cut crease, obviously hooded eyes. So I like to stare straight ahead into my mirror and kind of just go right above where my crease is so you can actually still see the color. Hey! So just watch me. Going right above the crease, stopping like halfway above the iris. I'm following the shape, the curvature of my crease. So I'm gonna blend that down onto the lid here. Let me blend out what is creasing. Now this might not be like fully pastel, but I'm just trying to do the lightest colors in the palette. So looking at the photo, the orange is actually very thin and it extends further and kind of creases out into the green. Gosh, I wish I had more of a pastel orange. Ah, whatever major loser. Okay, that's what I have to say to all the bigots and homophobes. Whatever major loser. This robe I'm wearing right now, it's Gorgina, but I thrifted it. This was one of my very first thrift finds, and there's a matching dress, nightgown. The orange is looking pretty good. I'm gonna do a little bit of that on the lower lid, just kind of right in the center because then it goes immediately into pink. And then I'm gonna take some of that goldenrod yellow and then blend that together. That looks so much better. Beautiful. And I will do the same on the upper lid here. Blend that all together. And then I think I'm gonna do pink just because I'm using the same brush. So in the middle here we have that pastel pink and then more of like a Barbie hot pink. So I'm just gonna do the pastel pink for now. I might do a bit of the hot pink on the outer. Yeah, so I might have to do a bit of that hot pink. That's fine. And then I will do a dash of hot pink on the outer bit right there. If only pink eye looked like this, right?
It's not pink eye, ma'am. It's just I'm having a bit of an allergic reaction.
Well, I'm allergic to disgusting childhood illnesses, so stay away from me.
So I don't have like a super good pastel green, so I'm just gonna be taking that lighter green there. It's kind of mossy warm tone, but it's the lightest green that I have. So that is also in the crease right there on the lid. So I'm excited. Let's do it. This color combo here, the orange, the yellow, the green, and the pink would go perfectly with this one dress that I have. It's so cute. Oh wait, I think it's the dress that I wore in my groovy eye makeup look video, maybe? If not, it would look really good with that dress. But okay, so blue goes right on top, but I'm actually gonna start with the purple because that kind of wraps around and then blends into the blue that goes on top. So I'm actually going to use a different brush. It's kind of a flat brush, but it's still fluffy. And I do have a pastel purple. Perfect. So that blends into the green and kind of just swoops up. It's kind of hard to tell because their hair is like covering that portion. Oh my. So I'm just gonna blend that, and that kind of goes above the orange as well. I don't want to blend it. Oh my god, I looked up and my eyes, my vision was so foggy. Nelson. Just kind of wrapping this around the orange and the green. I will take a fluffier brush and blend that outwards, but I'm just doing a basic shape for now. Then the blue, and then there's more pink blended down there. So I'm just gonna start placing the blue. Thankfully we have a gorgeous Robin's Egg pastel blue. Oh, I actually used this shade when I did my Dolly Parton cosplay, and then my hair looked just like this too. Anyways, this goes right above the orange, kind of above the yellow too, and then it just wraps around and then goes into the purple. Let's just start kind of patting that down and kind of blending that into the purple there. And I'm also bringing this up right below my eyebrow and then blending it down. Yeah. So if you did not know, or if you could not tell, I gay. I'm in the fruit basket, okay? Literally junior, senior year of high school, I would get quite a few people asking, are you? And I'd be like, no. I just like boys. I just like boys. And literally right after graduating high school, I'm like, wait. I felt the same way about goyles as I did boys. So then I thought I was bi, and then as time passed, I'm like, I might just be Ladalabine because I had terrible experiences with boys. So, but then I'm like, wait, no, I like men. And then I'm like, what if I actually just like people? And then I'm like, oh, that's called being pansexual. And so that's what I am. If you have ever seen my outro or my banner, and well, yeah, my outro when I do be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be kind to the earth, I do pink, yellow, blue for the hearts. No one's ever commented about it, so I don't know if people have actually caught on maybe, but that's the pan flag. And then I actually did an entire like a coming out photo shoot that I never posted. I just posted it like without even saying anything. But anyways, yeah, I did a Rapunzel cosplay photo shoot where I was holding a pan, and that was supposed to be it. Never really did anything with that. But anyways, but yeah, I just think back to like all of the people, celebrities, aliens that I've had crushes on, and I'm like, it don't really matter who you are, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go back into the purple and start blending that together. I'm gonna be taking a different brush. It's clean, it's just stained. And then I'm gonna be taking just a dash of that purple and I'm gonna start blending it out. Just kind of diffusing it, and then I will add a bit more pink. And then I will also go back over on that orange and kind of make the crease better. Literally my first ever crush was Mo Doodle, the orange doodle bop. My second crush, probably Cameron Boyce. But other than that, just everyone. Anyways, going back in to the orange. Okay, I'm gonna go back in and add more yellow and blend that in. I'm gonna add a bit more orange in the center. Maybe I'll just kind of flick that up, do like a little pink wing. Yeah, so I guess I am kind of making this my own because I'm really kind of just ROOME. They very much did like a more diffused kind of look. I'm not happy with the green. Like the color's fine, it's just, I don't know. It looks like Superman ice cream. Yummy? Okay, so I will add more to the eyes, but first I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes so that I don't get any on here. So now that my eyelashes are curled, there are some sparkly shades in this palette, and especially with the green, I feel like that would be super pretty because it's right on the lid. We can also do with a little bit of gold, maybe some purple. They don't have the best selection in here, but we'll use what we have. I'm just gonna use my finger for the shimmers, especially the green. Look at that. Oh, that would be the perfect Tinkerbell color. That really made the green pop. Okay. Okay. And then we can do, they have like a gold shimmer. So they have more like a classic gold and then like a yellowy gold. Oh, okay, good choice. Okay, very pretty, very pretty. We can do pink. We can do pink. Yeah, let's try. Yes. Oh, that would look so pretty because we're doing the wing too. Yes. Yes. Can we do blue? So that's like a robin's egg blue that I did on my eyes, but then the only blues are kind of like teal and then just jewel tone. Can't do orange. There's no orange shimmer. Purple. There's like a purple like glitter. Let's try it on the outer part there. Let's see. Hello? Okay. Oh yeah. No, that's perfect. Okay. Well, of course this song just comes to mind because of this video, but if you have not seen the show The Other Two, I could not recommend it enough. One of the funniest shows I've ever seen in my entire life. I've rewatched it 3 times. Not to spoil anything, but there's a song and it's "My brother's gay and that's okay." Forgot the rest of the words, but
my brother's gay and that's okay. The haters may hate, but I love how he's gay.
I'm gonna start here, I guess. No, that's perfect. Wow. And it's really making the robin's egg blue just like pop. Okay. Okay, so for the lashes that I was talking about before, this is the brand, not sponsored, Ioni. It's from the dollar store. And I was looking at them and I'm like, what in the world? 100% handmade. 3D faux mink lashes. So I'm like, But then you flip it around and it is certified cruelty-free and vegan. Certified. Yes. These lashes are beautiful. These are the Wispy Cluster Medium DT2405. Also, I didn't realize, but these are like half brown, half black lashes. I didn't realize that when I bought them, but then I wore them for the first time and then my sibling was like, are those brown? And I'm like, I don't think so, but they are. A wee bit difficult to get open. I don't know if you can quite tell, but there are brown lashes within the black ones, so very, very cute. I have worn these twice now and I have not cut them, but I think I am going to cut them because they're very much like doll lashes. So I'm probably, they're like in segments of 5, so I'm gonna cut off right there. So it'll be 2 and then 3 and then I'll apply the 3 right there. So I will do that and then I'll be back to do the rest of my makeup. I forgot to mention before I put on my lashes, I did apply some mascara, but I got a little bit on my eyelid, of course. So a little trick for that, wait till it completely dries, give it a few minutes to dry. Then just take a spoolie, pretend it's clean, and then you can kind of gently just flick it away and it's gone. But be careful because obviously spoolies are very pokey and your eye skin is very, Okay, so now we get to go on to the rest of the face makeup. Hi, Olive. So I'm going to be using the Milani. A good look at it. Wow, gorgeous. I'm going to be using a little fluffy brush. Kind of going ham, I guess. Then just packing that right on top. I'm kind of going above my cheekbone so it kind of blends into the eyeshadow just a little bit, then bringing it kind of down onto the apple. I'm just doing like a stamping motion and blending that into the hairline as well. Yes. And then the same thing on the other side. and also the makeup artist Roome. They did a little bit on their nose, and I never do that because I just have a naturally pink nose, but I'm gonna do just a bit on the tip there. I will be taking, oh god, it's so sticky, my Minions lip gloss. There's no shade name whatsoever, it's just the pink one, but this will be the perfect lip color. It's so sticky. Oh, but it does add a nice pop of color. I think all I need to do now is highlighter. I used to be cuckoo for not Cocoa Puffs, but for highlighter. And I would put it everywhere, and then I wouldn't blend it out. And then COVID hit, and then I just like stopped doing my makeup every day, and I stopped doing highlighter. And then I realized, whoa, that was kind of a lot. It wasn't, if only I just blended it. So we will be doing some today. Now, to kind of keep it with the pastels and everything, I think I'm gonna do a dash. It's kind of like a champagne, mostly white though, kind of silvery, a little mix. So I will be taking this, I think it's an actual highlighter, angled highlighter brush. Wow, just a little bit of that. But speaking of my old makeup and what I would do, I really want to do a like recreating or like how I did my makeup in like middle and high school, because it was something. It wasn't terrible, but I've definitely learned a lot over the years. I'm just gonna be taking the side of that and then just going over my brow bone and kind of also just my eyebrow. Hey baby! That looks really good on top of the blue. So I might do a smaller brush, a little bit of that, and then, yeah, putting that over the purple too to blend it. Okay, and then I'm also going to take that just right down the center, and on the tip there, I'm going to take my finger and blend that just a bit. Should have did that before I did lip gloss, but okay. And honestly, just kind of pack it. And then I will blend that out with this. These lashes, I'm looking at them from the side, and they would also be perfect for another Whoville look. I already did Martha May Whovier. Check it out. That was a very big slay. But I mentioned then that my hair was too short because I wanted to do Lucy Lou, the little girl, her. The makeup is complete. It looks like I mentioned, I did do a roller pattern, and gosh, I just hope it turns out good. Okay, should I do that now or in the final reveal? Comment right now, let me know what I should do. I guess we'll see in the reveal. I have not put my hair in rollers in I don't know how long, especially now that my hair is just like fully grown out, and it's like, this is my natural hair color. I don't know, it just looks weird. Like, it doesn't look weird, it just, I don't know, I'm not used to seeing this. Yeah, I realized I don't have a lot of pastel clothing. This is it. But anyways, I'm very happy with this look. I like it. Some parts are patchy, splotchy, whatever, not so pigmented, but honestly, like I feel like the shimmer really took it up to another level. So I'm very happy with that. The eyebrows look good, although they're kind of covered by my bangs, oh well. The eyelashes, like I said, I'm very glad I cut them. Yes, the makeup, like the face makeup, I think it looks pretty good. The blush is like a bit heavier than I would typically do, but I feel like it just needs a little more for this look, you know, but I like it. It looks good. The lips, maybe the lips could have been more exciting. I don't really have like a lot of colorful lipstick. If it is colorful, it's just like a mauve pink, or I have like dark purple or brown or black. Like I said, I usually just do my makeup for cosplays, so, but I guess like now I just gotta go find some more like diverse products. I definitely need a cool toned bronzer. I guess just more diverse lipsticks, pretty much, but yeah. So I hope you enjoy this makeup look, and a big thank you and a big shout out to RO_OM_E on Instagram, Room. Fabulous makeup, incredibly talented, and of course this eye look was based off of that. Like, I know I have some blonde hairs and like random red hairs because that's the luck of the Irish for ya. Anyways, but I think I have silver hairs. Silver Surfer cosplay coming soon. Now that would be cool. I don't know how I would do that. I don't know how I would do that. So maybe not coming soon, but that would be cool to do. But anywho, I hope you enjoyed this makeup look, and I don't know, maybe this will inspire you to do something a bit more colorful. Step outside the box. Do something different with your makeup. Who knows? Okay, also when I was taking my hair out of the rollers, like, it feels so weird to have healthy hair again. But like I mentioned, this will always, always, always be a safe space for people of all identities. You are always welcome here. This is a safe space for you. And to any homophobic, transphobic bigots out there, I don't know why you would still be watching at this point, but this channel is not for you, okay? Literally, get out of here. Get your caboose out of here. Ew. I'm just blabbering at this point. My sibling just sent me Buddy from, I almost said Zootopia, My Sims Kingdom. The best Sims game ever. Not really, but it's pretty dang fun. Anyways, I want to thank you for liking and subscribing and turn on my post notifications. That means so much. I hope you have a super beautiful day, a super wonderful Pride Month. I hope everything turns out lovely and amazing and beautiful and super duper awesome for you. And if you don't have a great support system, I am always here for you. This channel will always be here for you. We will always be here for you. It's a wonderful community here. I feel like there's something else that I should say. I don't know, I'm just really hungry right now. Oh, also, so whenever I film my makeup looks here, like, I don't know what I did differently. Am I really just that close to the camera now? I don't know. But typically you would see like the walls on the outside, and then I would usually put up like some paper or something there so you could like not see my calendar. But today I put One Direction, but you can't even see it now, so I should have just had that there the entire time. Anyways, okay, one last shout out for the nails. Who needs infinity stones? Although it literally looks like I have one there. Oh, it changed color, turquoise. I forgot to grab one of the little sheets that said what it was, like the mood. So I'm feeling blue. Call me Miss Blueberry from VeggieTales. That would be a cute cosplay. Sometimes she has brown hair, sometimes she's blonde. So literally I could do that now. Hello? Okay. Yes, yes. I really want to thank you for joining me today. Thank you for liking and subscribing and turning my post notifications. I already said that, but if you didn't already, you could do that. If you want. I hope you have a lovely Pride Month. Pride-o. That's from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Be who you are for your pride. Don't hide. Pretend I have Skittles for you. Protect the dolls. Also, please take a moment to visit the very important links down below in the description and in the comments, and also in my bio. They are always in my bio and every description of every video. Please take a moment to visit those. Use your privilege, use your voice, use your platform for good. Don't be silent. But also, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and Be kind to the earth. With the pink, yellow, and blue. Okay, alrighty. I think that's it. So, I guess I'll be on my way. I'll see you on my next video or live stream.
Are you ally? I am an ally. Thank you for seeing me.
Okay, bye.
Jesus, not my keyboard with your pink eye infected fingers.
Why don't you just cry directly into my mouth while you're at it?
I died for 5 minutes and then I came back to life.
Was he what? He looks like he's in the cast of Newsy.
Fuck out my way when you see me. I'm rolling with the LGBT.
Look what I think the cast of Barbie Life and the Dreamhouse Bride flags are.
Once upon a time.